Hey guys, how you going? I just saw a little bit of misinformation on the internet, so I thought I might try to clear it up a bit. Before I do though, I just wanted to go over something they said a long time ago. They did this big write-up, which they did like a one-off. I think they were meant to make this like a monthly thing or something, like XD brief or like Dev. They had like a XDefiant Dev thing. I don't even know. Yeah, they had like the AMAs or whatever, but they just rarely did them. And then yeah, they just went over everything. But the main thing I want to highlight is they said they want to be really transparent, which I think they have been. Um, there's not like everything that's was brought up, not everything, alright, sorry, like 80-90% of things that were brought up, I think, in the 2022 test, they ended up commenting on or changing. Like, the only thing that they didn't, that the community didn't seem to like entirely, was the 4v4 in ranked. I don't think they've changed that at all. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I guess time will tell. But apart from that, everything else they've like at least commented on, said like, this feels alright, or this seems alright, or they've just changed it. Like Echelon, I don't know if anyone remembers back in the day, Echelon had a recon dart that literally just gave like ESP, but they've since changed it so it only gives the person ESP and everyone else just gets a dot. It's pretty like they make changes based on what everyone complains about, and it's fair. It's fair. I remember I was talking to Mark in the main Discord, and I questioned him. I was like, "Oh, don't you guys get annoyed at like everyone just yelling and screaming like nerf this, nerf that, and like without any actual, like reasoning as to do it?" And he goes, "No, like if we see enough people complain about it, it means there's definitely something like inherently wrong, and that all feedback is valid feedback." And I was like, you know what, pretty good take on the whole thing. So ever since then, I've been pretty opening to see all their changes that they do based on that philosophy. But moving on from that, they do every week whenever they release a insider session, they do the session notes. So obviously just patch notes. And they change stuff every week, and they also give us new stuff every week, and they also change stuff based off the previous weeks. So what I wanted to show, see if I can find it. Should be one of these. Yeah. So as you can see, they changed Libertad. So they released Libertad a few weeks before. I think it was early September. They released Libertad, and then everyone was just like, "Yo, this is just not right." All right, like it was crazy. And then as you can see, they changed it. And then what was this? 3 weeks later, they came in and they slightly changed it again, because people were still complaining that it was given too much of an advantage for a normal ability. And yeah, um, it's I rate the idea. I rate the idea. Like they are very quick to reply to us. They do make changes based on what we want. For example, upload. I'm pretty sure 99% of the community hated upload. Um, the 1% that did even admitted, like, look, like upload still isn't the best it's been. We played it back in August, you can see here. Back then nobody liked it. Right now nobody liked it as well. Like there's gonna be another way to do a one and done mode, but sorry, one life mode. But yeah, like they happily admit that. They go, okay, look, you guys don't like upload, we're not gonna force you to play it. They took it out, and then like, all right, we'll revisit it, go from there. Um, moving on though. So I saw from this Reddit thread here, just asking for the release date. Um, just got a whole bunch of people thinking it's cancelled. This is probably the only guy that's actually talking, and team moderator anyway. Um, where is it? So this guy, firstly, is like, this is just not true, as I just showed you. Um, yeah, he thinks that everyone's just trying to rush out stuff, but then he complains about, XDefiant not doing anything for 3 years. Um, yeah, so I don't know, he's just complaining for nothing. Marco's actually a pretty good point here. If you guys want to go through that, go through it. But the person I want to go through is this guy. So this guy claims has been testing since like 2019, 2020. First test was 2021, by the way, in August. So don't know how, like, unless he's actually ex Ubisoft staff or friend or something. Still, even then, I highly doubt, based off what he says, that he actually been testing recently. It says the game has basically remained unchanged for almost 2 years now. Not that true. Like, they've got a whole rebrand here. It's I don't know. The only difference is added agents, worse weapon balance, and worse hit reg. That's not true. In August and in August 21 test and for the 2022 test, there was pretty bad hit reg behind walls. I think that just came down to the servers being uh, they were dedicated servers, but I don't think the tick rate was very high, and I'm not sure what else could be, but there was something obviously just not there. It wasn't like pristine quality like you'd expect from COD or something. Oh, I say COD. Not good quality like you expect from top AA games that actually have good hit rate like Cisco and stuff, I guess. Um, and weapon balance is actually really good. I'm gonna make another video on weapon balance. That's actually my next video after this, but I actually think it's in a really good spot right now. They also do like micro adjustments every week, so it's really nice. You don't have to wait like weeks on weeks for a change. This guy just complains about them being incompetent and whatnot. Roller Champions is a really bad analogy here, I think. Game just inherently died. They literally didn't know marketing for it. I don't know. It was like they just wanted it to die. But yeah, whatever. Anyway, this guy just complains. Yeah, so so then obviously like other people come in and say like, look, has like you're obviously lying. Um, the Discord, like this guy's a really good point. Discord has still been on 13k people and 2k players somewhere. A lot of people didn't actually get into the last test. There was a big issue with that, and the last test was PC only. Like, people are trying to put numbers on something that hasn't even released on console yet, which is going to be its main demographic, right? Yeah, I don't know. Just obviously do a bit of research before you go diving into everything. This guy just seems to like to complain, honestly. From there, I want to move on to. Oh, okay. So the only reason I would. Oh, actually, let me go back a step. The balance in this game is pretty good, right? Like, obviously this one is two factions, but as you can see here, it's a pretty even, like, between 15 to, 25% split, depending. That's going to be, like, 18%, 17%, something like that, each, if you split this 50-50. Like, obviously Phantom is a bit more favored. I think Phantom just suits more people right now. Like, people who want to play heal. But, like, yeah, it's pretty fair split if you think about it. Like, you got 5 classes. In those 5 classes, you got 2 abilities each except Phantom. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Like, I can't count. But between 9 abilities and you've got a 15% split on who people want to play, I think it's pretty good. Obviously, don't get me wrong, it's only 21 votes. Like, it's nothing indicative of the whole community. But yeah, I'm willing to bet Echelon might pick up a bit because a lot of people just like running and gunning with ESP every 15 seconds. But yeah, it's it's cool that the game seems pretty balanced, right, on paper. This is pretty cool as well. So obviously, some people like their arena games like Hardpoint, stuff like that. Some people like their linear game modes like Payload. And yeah, it's good to see that there's a good split. It just means that XDefiant devs will be able to really focus on both, and give both sides of give fans of both game modes what they want. But going on from there, they announced a big Discord update. Not big, but they said they'll gradually roll it out. But I'm hoping they do update some of the Discord on during the next XIS, because Discord as it is right now is a bit like for a Maincord, there's nothing there that is really inviting and whatnot. Like, this is just a total example that I pulled out randomly, but there's this game called Elemental Raiders. As you can see, they like do everything out, make it all look nice. They got all these stuff so people who just jump in and they want to read stuff, they can go for it. If you want to talk to people straight away, you can. They also keep the patch notes separate so people can refer back to it. I really like this, right? Like, not only does everyone have Discord, if they made this like an announcement channel, you can link this to your own Discord as well. But so XDefiant do have like the bug report page or whatnot, and they do have like tweets page, but they don't have like anything for the community to actually grow, right, and actually do stuff together. They just have like general. That's it, and it's like, you can hardly even talk in general in case, yeah. Um, Bit crap. So I don't know. Like I think it'd be cool to see XDefiant, flesh out the Discord a bit more. Um, I don't know what they're thinking with this update. I don't know what they're doing, but like adding a bot is a bit, wow, cool, okay, whatever. Apart from that, they did announce the big brand kit. I'm not sure when they're gonna do it. Hopefully soon, because do this. And then you go here, and as you can see, it's a bit, it's a bit iffy. Like the first page, I've got one, maybe two if it's decent res. Yeah, two I guess, 720p. Three, can't even use that. Four, 800p. Five. You got five, maybe six images, right? I think this guy screenshotted his XAS test. I'm not even sure, but you got what, six images that you can use on the first, like first 18 images. Like, it's a bit of a piss take. But yeah, hopefully they do that soon. Hopefully, actually be able to see some assets being able to use. Hopefully, do some nice stuff. But yeah, I can't find where they posted about this. I know they posted about it in the general Discord. They were just asking what we want to see. But and on Twitter, I think. But yeah, I haven't heard from it for a few months, so I'd love an update on that. But apart from that, thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna bring out a video on the gun stats in probably after this. But yeah, enjoy. Any questions, feel free to shoot.